Hello and welcome back to Workers and Resources. This is Iron Fists, and here we are in our republic. So what are we gonna be working on today? We're gonna talk a little bit about what happened last episode after I let the game play a little bit itself. So we're going to look into what is the next thing that we're gonna do, and I think we're gonna also think a little bit about how are we gonna transport some of the of our liquids into here, because that port up there might not be like the best thing, and we have to start going around, and there's a lot of space to start going at it. All right, so let's get at it. Everything is running smooth. I let it run for a little bit so that the port is almost complete now. We're just missing a couple of infrastructure here, and we're the road connections over there. Apart from that, I think we're pretty much in a good spot with the port. The port is almost ready, and everything is being built now. We are starting to build like this area here as well. So a couple of things that I did change also in the last episode was that I added this construction office here, and this is going to be our construction office for all the roads and everything. And I'm gonna move it from up here because this is like too far away from everything that we have. So we're gonna move everybody to here, and we're gonna ask our friend to come here and help this out, because this is going to be much simpler than having to pick up every time that we need to do something. They need to go all the way here and all the way down, right? So that's one major thing that I did last episode, after you all were not seeing. And as you can see, construction is underway. Everything is being auto-built because we do have our resources here already. We are a little bit in need of a little bit more steel, but our boat should be somewhere near to bring us some more steel, hopefully. And if not, we'll see what happens. We still have like 30 tons, but the problem is that this is very steel heavy, right? So that's that. All right. So what is my idea plan for this? And I think we need to start thinking about this area here, like the island, and how we're going to expand. So right now, our island, we do have a lot of people that are unemployed. That's not good. So we'll have to figure out what we want to do here. So how can we give some work to our friends? The main idea is that this is our starter city, so I'm not sure if we'll have a lot of industry around the corner and stuff like that, but we'll have to try something at least. But this area is pretty big area here, and this feels like this can be an area for very big our bigger buildings and bigger construction. So we have a couple of options. We have our advanced industries. We can do doing these two here might be interesting. So our electrical circuits here and our mechanical components, right? These two here might be interesting for us to start doing, but they require a lot of steel. So this one here, it requires it does electronic components, right? And it requires a bunch of things. Sorry, this is electronics one. This is not the one. This is the one. Electronic here. It requires plastic, chemicals, and steel. And I don't think we're there yet. But eventually we might. So this is something that it would be pretty interesting for us to have. And this is a pretty big factory as well. Okay, there's some modded versions of it, which are interesting. But as you can see here, there is this is interesting because it does have it doesn't have a lot of pollution. This one does have more pollution, but there's this area here where we can definitely start thinking about, right? So cars are a very good idea for us to go and do our things, right? So, and also like that gives money. That gives us quite a big chunk of money. The other option would be we could just build a dry dock and build boats. Do we need boats? Eventually we will, but not right now. So maybe the main thing is that we don't have, the only way we can bring things here is by importing them, which is good, but at the same time might not be that good, because we will come into a problem where if we need something here that needs to be replaced, we are not ready for that. And since I'm talking about replacements, I think I forgot to add any kind of repair shop, which is not good. But that's that. So I added, so like, let's roll back. So I think that maybe our vehicle industry might be like a good idea. It requires 500 people per shift, so it means that we'll need, for each factory, we'll need 1,500 workers, right? Unless we go, of course, to one of these other versions that have a little bit more or less things, like that have more people, have less people, which might be good, right? But they will also produce less. But interestingly enough, oh, the garbage containers are the same. Okay, cool. So one thing, and I'm not sure if you noticed there, is that the maximum power consumption per day is 122 megawatts, which is quite a little bit. So if we want to go that route, or something on the verge of it, like we see that we are producing right now 1 megawatt power per workday. So we are just consuming like 15%, 20%, not a lot. But let me just, is it maxed out? It's maxed out. So this is not gonna even scratch the surface, right? So we will need to bump our power production. And in order to do that, we already are doing part of it. Where's my boat? Is this boat? Is this a boat? Oh, it's not running all the time? Oh, I completely forgot about that. I thought this boat was running all the time. Apparently not. Okay, so go there and pick the stuff. So we don't have more steel, so everything's gonna crawl to a halt now. So you see now these guys here are already helping. So let me just say deliver with trucks, and go with that. So that way it's gonna be easier for us to move things. So I added, so back to this, like we need power. So let's take a look at our power generation. So we do have these solar power plants. They produce like 500 megawatts. That's pretty good, but they only produce during the day. Our gas power plant produces 1,000 megawatts. Now I'm looking at this, 1,000 megawatts is a lot, right? So our factories, can we survive with 1,000 megawatts? Let me just see here. We can. Yeah, we can. It looks like we can. Yeah, so it's like just 122 megawatts per day. So we could do that. Like, I don't dislike this either. Like, because mechanical components are pretty expensive. So if we look at the prices, I said, there we go. Mechanical components, where's that? Mechanical components, they cost 1,300 per, and this one, it consumes 22, so it does 15 per day, and it consumes 22, which means that roughly it's like 2 steel per ish, like 1 point something steel, and each ton of steel, let's assume 2 just for the sake of it, Okay, it's not very profitable because we are going to buy it for 690 in 82 and we're gonna sell it on not very, like, not in a profit yet. Okay, so that's maybe not a good idea. I think like cars are going to be the best thing that we can do. So let's think about that. So this power plant, I think for now is going to be good, but we want to do some other power, and the power that I was looking for was our reactors here, where we can do each power plant can give us 9,000 megawatts of power thing, right? So I think I started our research to get us here, and I also started our research to get us to cars. So this one here is doing engineering, and I have another one here that is going for the reactor, and I really bumped the research on this one because this is going to be like 3,000 days, so to make sure that we can have any possibility here. So my idea was that I think we could fit on this area here the power plant, right? They can do the power plant right here. And what does that entail? Like, the idea would be like we can do some like the factories over here, our car factories over there, because like the only thing that we need to make sure that we really think about is how are we going to bring things from here, our inputs, into these factories. We have trains. We could be just shunting things around, right? Like we could just pick things from here, from like a simple shunter, and just bring it to a central location that would feed the majority of the factories or something like that. So that's an option. But we'll see where we go. But so as I was saying, like here, somewhere here, like our reactors, maybe we'll lose this little bit here. And the other thing that I was thinking is, okay, so what can we do else? Like, we need to bring in liquids as well. We will eventually have a refinery somewhere, and I'm thinking that, like, as we saw, like in one of the first episodes or something like that, we kind of pre-planned our refinery here, and I think that would be like a pretty good position for it. Even though, like, this area produces much more oil than that one above. So that's another option as well, but this is such a good real estate here that I'm tempted to do not do a refinery here. Let me just see the refinery. Maybe we'll do the refinery here. I have a couple of mods here that could be helpful, but I think we're going to just check these ones here. So this produces a lot of pollution. But if we refined our stuff somewhere here, so if we did like put our refinery, is this the correct refinery? Interesting. Like, what? I feel like that the refinery looked different before. Or am I just looking at it in a different angle or something? Interesting. Okay. Cool. Cool. What does this do? Like, does this consume bitumen and transforms it into coal and fuel? Oh, that's cool. I have some cool mods here, apparently. Okay, so if we got ourselves a refinery here, somewhere on this vicinity, it would be like around this area, and we could have the transport then being done there, and we have could have a port here on this area. I like this area for a port where you have like all this more industrial area, and I think that would be interesting. I don't dislike the idea of having a refinery here. So let's see. Refinery. It requires 500 people to run, so 1,500. Right? And this is going to be like, if we're going to affect people with pollution here, we're going to already be affecting with this one, because this one is also a real big consumer, producer, sorry. Okay, that might be like a change of plans here, and I would just come here and say, okay, I am going to need a port here that will allow me to build up some reserves of fuel right there. That might be good. All right, so let's think about this. So let's go all the way down. Oh, we're already in September, so that's always fun. But before we do that, do we want to do something else before that? I think we might want to do something before that. And that's something that I was thinking about, was we need to fill up these technical services here. And I wanted a water cistern and a not a garbage one. So we want one truck and one of these, okay? So for right now, I'm just gonna bring these two. So one thing that I was thinking was, when I created it here, is that like we don't have any plows. Ugh, I forgot the plows. We have some plows there, but maybe it makes sense for us to get a little bit more. Okay, the boat is coming with a bunch of steel, which is kind of what we need right now. It's steel. All of these are going to be kind of full with the things we have there. That's great. So I think I don't hear the helicopters anymore, so it kind of feels like that they are stopped, which is okay. To conserve a little bit of fuel, don't use too much money. So I wanted to bring, I think maybe one plow here. I think we need more plows to help out, and we definitely need more ports. Can I do a port right here? Because if I can do a port right here, I can also do like a some station. I could increase the size here and put what? Okay, let's see. What am I thinking? I'm thinking about, if I give myself another port where I can move my ships into, that's going to be very helpful. Because I can park some ships here, and I can make them also I can make them repair themselves here, and I can just bring a couple of people here to just do the thing there. So that sounds all good and nice. So let's take a look at what that looks like. So our repair station, we might want like a big one. It's pretty big, right? We'd have to move pretty much a lot this here, right? We'd have to move all the way there and then have the ports in that area, unless we got ourselves hip up, but we have this area here. What is the closest I can give myself a port location? Let's check. And I want an harbor. But before we do the harbor, can you go back to Beyond the Borders and buy everything again, so we can have another stack of stuff? Yep. So we want a shipping dock. Do we want a big one? Do we want a small one? 136. I think only the Volgodon is the only one that doesn't fit, right? Let me just check that real quick. In one way, I want to not stop, but at the same time, I'm just like... So, 36, 79, 100, 69, nice, 152. So, Lubanor would not fit. Okay, 200. The Sofia doesn't fit. The Pride. And the Volgodon. It's quite a lot. So, let's see. Can we do like a small and a big one? I don't want to encroach too much here as well. So let's see if we can make a small dock. I don't know why you have a... You see, like, there's the closest I can get him, it's right somewhere here. But I'm not gonna lie, I prefer maybe to have the port situation somewhere here. But or I'm gonna do that here. It's almost like this area here could be used as my secondary, like my port here, where I can do like a couple of ports there, and eventually I could do like for repairs and stuff. The only issue I have is that this the boats that are coming from the border here, they come directly there, so it would make more sense for them to not have to navigate too far away. So if we did a big port here, like somewhere here. Okay, let's do some terraforming. Let's give ourselves the space we need. Okay, so okay, where is my trains? Nope, this one. We want a big repair station. What is happening? Can't be in the water? What? Are you... What's happening? Okay, so if I got you here, I'd like to get you a little bit more on this side. Let's try to level terrain from here all the way there. Okay, so this is looking good. Because I want to try to get it a little bit more on this side. Because I want to build a couple of ports. Like a couple of, like 2, right? Oh, ouch. So if I get you somewhere here, I think we should be good. So let me try to get a couple of ports here. So I'm gonna do a big one right there. Right there. And a smaller one. Okay, so this is red, so this is where it stays, so I need a little bit more port on that side. Okay. I think that's it. Can't build it in the water, that's great. What? What part is in the water that shouldn't? So, oh, there's some lines there. Okay, let me just give it a little nudge to the side. Okay, like that. Let's give ourselves... Why don't I do just two big ones? Like, because if I do just do 2 big ones, that's it, right? I don't have any problem. It's like they're too expensive. There's a green, I saw green. Up. Okay, there. So if I give myself now the repair station, where's my repair station? It's right here. What is happening? Oh, right there. Alright. So I'm gonna give myself space here. There we go. And so the repairs here, I will need a normal warehouse and some open storage. So I do have like a spot here, and I think I have another spot there, so I think we're good. does this do pollution? This doesn't do pollution, so this water might be okay. Okay, so let's do a warehouse. Where's the warehouses? The warehouses are here. Do we need a big one? I don't think we need a big one. So let's do a smaller one. Small warehouse here. Right. I'm thinking like if there's like any problem of like if it's like a best position for me to put this. If I should get the open storage small, if I should get the open storage in this side or in the other side, if there's like any kind of advantage. I don't think so, or there isn't, so that. I guess we will want some road that is going to come from, so they're gonna come from there, which gives us a little bit of angle to here and to here. So coming from here. Good. And this one is going to come from there. And I think we are going to terraform this a little bit. So you're coming from here. Exactly. And I was thinking, what's the best solution for me here? There? So we're gonna want to come all the way here, straight. You're gonna go there, and you're gonna go there. This piece in the middle. There we go. Up. And this friend here, I think, do we wanna stay here? How many spots do we have here? How many trucks? We have 2 parking spots. I think it's okay if we bring oh, sorry, this one. We have 6 parking spots. And we have 12 stations for vehicles, vehicle and loading and unloading. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just gonna bring people directly here. And done with it. Can I is there like a way I can turn you? Nope. Small. No, there's no way for me to turn that way. That. What happened here? I don't understand. I'm just gonna go here. And I'll just bring a couple of... So it's 80 people. 80 people is a lot. But, okay. So that's done. We'll have a little bit more space. And I think I'm going to do just 1 port for right now. So I'm going to suspend this construction. And I want you to build all that. You have 300 tons. And hopefully there's a boat coming. Okay. Cool. So that's that. Let's think about our future here. So we can get like 500 more people there, and I think it should be good. And I think we're gonna do like a cluster of cities somewhere here, and we need to be far enough away that this pollution here is not gonna affect us. So I think this is going to have to be more than a mile, like more than a kilometer, because it's going to be a lot. So where's my measuring tool? Here. So from here, like I think the closest we can get people in is somewhere right around here, around this area here. Just put a little line there, right there. I think it's going to be able to roundy there. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do like cities, like smaller cities in like a central hub that will contain everything. Oh, something else. I do believe that this is like extra information. Do I already know that? Is it bauxite? I don't know bauxite yet, but I do think that there's bauxite somewhere here on this area. So I think we can also do like 1 town here, another town there, and we can use this as our like main hub city. And we can do like to transport people around. I think we can just have metro or trams, maybe? We'll see. To transport the folks here. Okay, so that sounds good. Alright. What's happening? Oh, the helicopters? Oh, they're taking care of fires. Great. Great job. Alright, so refinery, as I was saying. So we have 2,000 liters, and we have here like 1,000, like 1,500 liters just for this. So this is going to be more than enough. This is going to be our reserves, and we're going to pump from here to this side. So this is all built. We'll maybe take off these roads. We'll find out. So where are we? Here, fossil fuels. There we go. So if we do our refinery somewhere here, we will want some pretty interesting looking 90 tons. Oh, this is in tons, it's not an alley. Oh, who are you? Alright. So next thing is advanced engineering, and we're on our path for towards our car production. But in the meanwhile, let's take care of this. So we have our refinery. Oh, whoop, sorry, it jumped. And I think we want to have the majority of our tanks down here. That sounds like a plan. And we will want like some here as well. So we want to have like some reserves of fuel just to make sure. Do we have tanks here? Yes, we do. So 1,500. I do have some other ones that do a little bit more, which I really like some of these tanks. They look pretty good. What are you? So oil storage. 7. Ooh, I like it. Is it like too expensive? Yes, it is. Kind of feel like that. This oil storage should be the thing. But what I'm going to do is... These look like... Or port-like, I think? So, like, our port would have, like 4 or 5 of them here. So, yeah. Okay, so what we want is... It will come out from there, and we'll get one of... How many outs do we have? Let's see. We have 4 outs, so we can collect from, for example, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let me just give it some pipes. So you go there. You go there. And what I'm going to do is... Heal is causing obstruction. There and there. So this area here, so like these 3 are going to be fuel. So we're going to be pushing fuel into these 3. So we have like a buffer of right now of... What did I put? Which ones did I put? These ones? Did I put these ones? Or these ones? I'm confused. Oh yeah, so it was those ones. Okay, cool. So we have a buffer right now of 7,500 tons of fuel, and we'll have 2,500 tons of bitumen. I think that might be okay. What's the ratio here? Bad. So I think that's gonna be good for right now. And then we're gonna join these 3, and we're gonna go all the way there. Do we want another place to store? I don't think we need another place to store. This could be just, it could come here. So that sounds good. So roads, where are my roads? We have a road there. And we will want a pipe that connects our inns with this side. And I think from here we'll have to go underground pretty fast, right? So we're gonna go underground somewhere. Then we'll want to go overground. So come here. There is some... I think we can get it from this side. That's okay. And let me get a road started right over here. We'll have a station. One of these stations that will collect people from there. That's great. And the station will be somewhere in this vicinity here. So let's get a station, a stop here. Let's get a bus stop right there on this side. So, is there one that looks better flowy traffic-wise? Bus platform. This kind of sound looks better, but I don't know. So if we did this, do we care? I don't think we care. Like, let's do the normal bus stop. So the bus stop, it will bring us here, right? And we'll come from there to here, and oh my god. They are already coming to help. And I don't want them to come to help right at this second. So let's bring our pipes. Are you connected? You are connected. So we're gonna go here all the way there, and here we're gonna do 1, 2, 3. You come up. 1 tick back. 1, 2, 3 to go over the road. Over the road, and then we're gonna go again to the floor, and there, and over. Oh. So if we need the pumping station, we need a pumping station, I guess. Trying to think. If we need a pumping station, do we care? It's just a forwarding pumping station. It's gonna be enough. So you're going here, and we're gonna get here, and you are gonna get where's the floor? Hello? Oh, it's right there. Okay, let us go downstairs. We're gonna come here, and we're gonna go here, and we're gonna go up, up, up. Up, and F3 again to get out, and then you're gonna go from here to there. Forwarding pump. Okay, this is looking all good. So that's great, and this is gonna come from over here. That's awesome. Okay, so this is looking pretty much good. Let me just see what are we gonna do in terms of garbage. If I get garbage here, I think we'll be pretty much okay. And we'll get people maybe on this side for that part. Okay, that looks good. Okay, you can go. Let's do everything, please. Do you have power? No, you don't. And that's perfectly fine, because we're gonna get you some power. Electrical substation. Let's do the walking ones. Electrical substation there. On this side, that's okay. And I'm gonna do... Well, let me see the height on this side. 12. What about you? 0. That's great. And 11, I can do like a pump there. Okay, that's great. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna give ourselves a water substation. I'm gonna put it on this side because I'm kind of have the feeling that this is we're gonna build to this side, so might as well just prepare that fact. Let's just move it as farther away as possible. There. And we want a sewage tank as well. And the sewage tank is at 13. I'm quite sure that we will want a sewage pipe helper from here to here. Okay. And I'm gonna get a medium pipe, water pipe. This is a water pipe. Medium pipe from here to that side, and I'm gonna do a big pipe from here to there, I think. Starting to think, like, should I just go here? Yeah, maybe I'll go directly there. So what I'm thinking is that if I use this side, I also have that one where I could eventually just connect more stuff. But this side is looking good. Okay, go. And now the water. The water is coming. I know that we have some water pipes already. So we have a switch somewhere. Where is that? Oh yeah, I did add some advertising. Oh, that was something that I didn't talk about. So last episode I realized that, like, after last episode, like, we had like a pretty deep when I say deep, like, we got a lot less people coming in to do some tourism. So I did do this. I did finish our program. I'll just like advertise our country, and we'll see if that fixes something. So what else do we need? We want pipelines. We don't have a way to connect these unless it is internal right there, so I don't know. So we'll want to do all these things in the future. So let's do loyals, educate all loyal citizens. They can get more loyal people in the universities, so that would be great. This is going. What about this one here? Sorry, this one here. It's going 18%. It feels like it didn't go. Oh, this is like the second one already. I was like, I remember this was further down line. Okay, so this is doing great. What about you? You're full. You are full, not full yet, but you're full of panels. That's great. Okay, so I was looking for a switch, so it's pretty hard to see. So there's a switch here. Do we want to do another? I think I might want to do another tower here, just to split it up, because we're bringing water from this side, and I think we're gonna... This city is going to give water for everybody here. So we have a switch that brings us all this way, and then I don't want pressure to like lower too much, so I'm going to do a water tower right here, I guess. Right, like T. Tight. Okay, so there we go. Which means that we'll need a pump over there, and which means that afterwards we are going to do another water switch this side. That's going to bring water to places that need. So there. You can go there. You can go all the way there. And we're gonna bring a big pipe of water all the way from here to here. Great. And from the middle one to here. And from here to there. And then I think we can do like a smaller pipe. And we're gonna come from... Okay, that didn't connect very well. So let's do it from here to here. Okay, everything is looking great. Let's give it... I gave it a road. I gave it a road. And if we go back to our plumbing and stuff. Okay, build. It's great that we already have people here to build our stuff. Alright. Now these three. We need a pump here to take the fuel out. So let's give ourselves a pump. And I think we want to have our port here as we talked about. Are they starting to build stuff here? Oh, that's cool. So this is all done. So I think we're gonna do a connection there. Can I connect this? They're gonna stop a little bit there. Oh, I don't like this key. Can I get a... Nope. Let me try to start from this side. Here to... Too steep of a descent. So... Okay. I like it. Not the greatest. Yes, it is what it is. So this, they can start building all that. This is going to start being built. Okay, great. Do I have my... Yes, everybody is working, everybody's out, doing their things. That's great. So the other thing that we want to do here... Is this all almost built? I don't know. Kind of... Yeah. Wow. Okay. Alright, so we have electricity here, so we need to bring a little bit of light and... Do you wanna get it from here? I think we might, because like afterwards we can just bring it down here. I think we can just do there and go there. That sounds good. Like on this side, I think we'll need somewhere, like these pumps here, they don't have electricity. So we will need to bring some electricity to them as well. We are giving electricity to all of those, and I think eventually we might just be able to, with a single one, just cover everything. There we go. There we are. Exactly. Like with one we can cover everything, so we should be good there. Which means that, do we want to split something? I don't know if we want to split as of right now. Okay, so what I was saying is that we want to come here and pick up the last option we have. Click you here and go all the way to... How much distance between the poles? What are you talking about? Okay, so before I do this, I'm going to... Oh, this is gonna be gnarly. There. Okay, whew. Okay, are all these good? All of these are good? Okay, they are all good. So let's figure out how we are going to take things from here. So we need a forwarding pump. Maybe not. What we're gonna do is a normal pump that will receive from 3. It is going to be this one. Like the thing is, we want to add and subtract, which is a little bit iffy. So if we did this, and we got ourselves a little bit of road over here, you connect there, you get a little bit of road with this side. Can I get a... Now that I'm thinking, like, we'll have to have some sort of a station, maybe somewhere here, that will collect liquids, right? Hmm. Because I want to aggregate and then I want to split. Trying to think what would be the best way, because we don't want to like transport everything there either. Okay, pump. We would like to have a pump. We need this pump here. That will allow us to like split, because we need a pipeline to go here as well. And kinda, does this make sense to be doing it like this? Maybe it would. And we could do that. And we can do like an underground one. This one has like higher priority there. And then we'll bring it out to a station here that has higher priority for the Republic. And then in here, maybe we can do like 2 big oil storages. So that sounds great. And Richmond, do I have 2 exits here? I do. Maybe I can just bring Richmond directly there. So this one, I think it can be just like this pump, this normal pump that splits. Okay, like that. So, and then I'll see how we'll do the pipes there. But the main thing here is I need to come out a little bit. Do I want to come out already on the air? Maybe I want to come out. 1, 2, 3. Just tick. Maybe I want to come all the way here. And then go down. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3. A little bit back. I want to go all the way there. From there down. Can I get from there down? Nope, it's too close. But this road can still be moved a little bit back. And I said a little bit, I said everything. And so if we move the road this way, we can have a little bit more space to take this out. Come here. Okay, there we go. Alright, I think I can get out from everywhere. That's looking good. You go there, you can go here, or there. This one, we can even angle it this way to go here. You can just connect. Okay, that is looking good. Okay, so first, so like all of this is done. Boom. There we go. Do we have electricity here? No, we do not. So would it make more sense for me to bring the electricity to this side? Maybe it will. It would. Okay, so let's delete this for now. So the advantage was that these ones were being connected by... Why can't I click here? Click! Yeah, exactly. Might have to add another one here, but that's fine. So let's see. This one. This kind of feels like that might be like the correct placement for this. Like so for right now. I come out here. Maybe it makes more sense for me to just come on this side. And go all the way here, and all the way here. Too big of a distance between poles. Okay, you go there. And you can. Where am I? Is this one here? How many poles do we have? Do we have enough? I feel like that not a lot of pools are being added, right? This one out. This one out. This one out. Okay, so let's do it small. Go there. You go there. You go there. You go there. And now there. Now. There. Okay, it's already being built. What is happening? How is this being... Oh, wait. I deleted the wrong thing. Just cancel demolition. So, there we go. Go here. You go there. And you go. What is happening? Disconnected. Are they too low? They are here, but there I'm not gonna build anything, so I think I'm fine with it. Okay, build it. Okay, so that's great. Which means that we kind of have like a pretty nice complex here. That sounds great. So what would it look like, petrochemic place? Let's see. Is this like airport road? Is this gravel? We want like asphalt square. Why can I not see what I'm going to? It's like that. I got it. So if we did have our main area here, right? Could have this area also. And we will have our area of our refinery. So, we want to get ourselves here. I think this could be part of it. I think I want to have a little area here and area here. Ooh, a little bit more, like so. We'll see how this looks in this area. Definitely want this to come more out. I think I will want, as soon as this is built, because it's like halfway built. There's nobody there. 300. We will want definitely this piece to be asphalted. So, okay, there we go. We are starting our, in the middle of the winter, and we cannot see anything. That's great, right? But we're starting our refinery process here, and we have, everything is looking pretty much good. So this one is not being built for reasons. And we definitely are going to use priority, and our priority is number 2 is going to be the highest priority of everything. Everything is going to go there, and then if there's something left, it will come to this side. That's great. This forwarding pump is good. You'll have electricity. We'll find out, did I get you a road for you to get somewhere? No, I did not, right? So let's give you a gravel road. To come here. Alright, and I think that's it for today. We already have roads and everything for all of these. That's great. Okay, so we are chugging along. People are, I'm quite sure, they're not going to be very happy here. There must be quite some turmoil here with unemployment. Oh no, not so bad. Not so bad. I was expecting it to be a little bit worse. So here we have some steel, but definitely we need the other boat to come and do the thing. Please go. More. Happiness is too low. Where are people not happy? Here. 50%. Oh no! Earthquake, just to finish our episode. Okay. Wow, this was a big one. Maybe not big in like strength, I don't know. Let's see. Earthquake report. 3.5, but it was big in like time it took shaking the lands. Alright, I think we're good. I'm going to tell this friend also to go and give another run to our port here. We're good. We have 2,000 tons there, but that's it. This is what we did today. That was great. Before we just close, let's just take a look at here. I've been monitoring this. Like last episode, in the end, it was like 40 tons each. So yeah, like the main problem here is that the majority of this is not ash. And we'll have to monitor to see if this is enough or not. So I think that's it for today. People are roughly happy. Doesn't feel like there's anything like crazy going on. There's some people starving. There has been always people starving in this republic. I don't know why. But yeah, so this is what we did today. We'll see where we are on the next episode. Thank you all for watching. If you haven't subscribed yet, please go and subscribe to the channel. There's like this, if you like this content, just please go there and press the button. Also, if you enjoyed this episode, give a like, a comment, anything that will help the channel grow. Thank you so, oh my god, English. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll talk to you later. Bye for now.